Hi guys, hi dudes and dudettes, it's Mark from the Rcgarage68 in France, and today we're gonna make a little round from my workshop. This is my private house, this is my private workshop in which I do all the workshop videos, all the modification, the overhaul, the preparation and all the stuff for my subscriber and guys who need something to have modified or do by me here. I make this video in English especially for 6-shooter from Memphis, USA, Wired RC from USA, Pioneer DRC from near in London in England, and all the English speaking guys. I have many guys here, Drug, also I every time forget the number from your nickname, sorry guy. And so we're gonna begin where did we gonna begin? We're gonna begin with here. It's here that you see me every morning, or not see me. The camera is usually there. It's my main work bench. I do it this way so I can turn around the truck because I need to have room around the truck, and all stuff here is near on hand when I turn around the truck. I have here my toolbox with my electro stuff, my other stuffs, something to drill, to bore, to cut. The main things I use, the parts I need, so when I'm here I really can grab fast everything in my workshop. A battery, or some parts, some tool, some glue or oil that's here. I have also old tools which I can use for doing barbarian work. Here we have a little Rustler with a part. It's a car that I overhaul for a subscriber. He wants to sell it, but he wants to sell it in good condition, so he sent it to me so I can overhaul for him, and then the new buyer can take it directly by me. If he can come by, he can get it here. If I need to send it, I send it to him. We have here some closet box for unboxing. We have two laying around. We have here a Toyota from Banggood. This one will be pushed up with a brushless system, not for drive fast, but for mudding around. I like to see this car painting in mud. Then we have a Kyosho Turbo Ultimate. This is a original vintage one. We have an old Mugen Truggy. I don't know what is for Truggy. I will present it in video and then you can help me find out which model it's. This was a nitro engine Truggy. I will clearly put a brushless in. You have my Hyper 8 SC, sorry. Awesome 1/8 scale shortcuts. I love this truck. Some specially painted body from someone who make the airbrush paint for me. I know how to paint, but I'm not good enough to make some stuff. So I have someone who make me different type of bodies for me or every subscriber who wants one. This is this for my Hyper 9 Hyper Star kit. There is already here, and I have no time to buy it together, but I will find the time. We have here FTX rail buggy to make also come new to life. I have some reparation to do and put a brushless system in. It was a nitro engine. We have here a competition Capricorn 1/10 scale on-road car. This car is not, it's not my car, it's from a subscriber. Send it to me so I can test it. This thing is just glue on the road. It's fantastic. But I still prefer the bigger monsters. Here we have my Lozi Super Rock Ray. Deception, deception, deception. Pain, pain, pain. Direction to refresh. Servo to refresh. Receivers died. Chassis is died. but I love to drive this rig. So I will make an overhaul and make also a little bit destroying look body, because I really not like the stock body shell. My baby, the X-Max. I know many from you not like Traxxas and not the X-Max, but as I was a kid I saw publicity for the Tamiya Cloudbuster. I dream from the Cloudbuster, I get the Cloudbuster, and I was disappointed. He was slow, he grabs on nothing, he can't jump anything. And years later, 25 or 30 years later, I get the X-Max. And this is the awakening from the big scale monster truck for me. This car is awesome. I always have only fun with this truck. We have the low ZR8, highly modified. We have here 1/5 scale standard wheels on. We have a low C TBXL motor and ESC in. This rig drives 8S. Awesome. We drive it since 2 or 3 years now. I never change anything on this car. It's just cool to drive. When it's cold, it has problems. On cold ground with cold tires, it's really a pain to drive. But when the tires begin to be hot and begin to glue on the road, and when the transmission is hot, it's really a blast to drive. Then I have my favorite truck. 18S, guys, is what is in this truck. If you not have seen the video, go to see the video. I don't put 8S here to be the fastest on road. I can, but I don't do it. I want a truck who likes the real race, European race truck, has amazing acceleration and bring out from the curve amazing power on the road, and this is why I make this truck. I have ATS 360 kV and 140 mm can motor, 65 mm bright motor. I have here 7 to 8,000 watts, it means about 9 to 10 horsepower. I will do more. Worse is coming, guys, I tell you. But this car is way not so fast that my Cobra 8S GT here, but when you hit the throttle with this beast, all the rest seems to be not moving on the road. Many guys comes to me with nitro engine and two-stroke engine with big bores and say, oh, I'm faster than every electric truck you ever seen. I put my FG truck on the road, the big bore engine near me, and as I hit the throttle, it just don't believe what happens, because he has even no time to start. I already have done 10 meters and he never get back to catch me. This car is able to go to 0 to 90 kilometers an hour in less than 3 seconds, and it's just awesome. It's fun and I love it. This is my FG two-wheel drive. This is the burn machine. You will see it soon again on the road. We make this car to burn the old tires, and the last months he has not so much to do, but that will come because I get original. This car has an air ride. He has just the springs, no damper. I get some damper for it, and we will put a 12S combo in, and we will burn some tires, because I love this. Sometimes you just have to rage on the throttle, and that's why I have this car with this two-wheel drive. You can rage and rage and rage and burn tires, and always laugh. Even if something falls apart in the car, or I send a CVD or something to the moon, I just can laugh, because this is an old crap part, costs nothing, and that's what's cool with it. This is something you know in America as Red Cat Racing Rampage XPE. That's not a super tough truck. He has stock a 6S bad combo, and we will, for a subscriber, put a real 8S motor in this truck. Also not for go faster than the 6S, but for have a real runtime. In 6S this thing sucks like go down. We have here a project on an X-Max for a V3 12SX Max with a smaller motor who goes in the truck without changing everything in the chassis. With less weight, we have an E-Series coming who goes in the stock mount with internal back, so you have no more to have a external back, a receiver battery, a big motor is a two-way heavyweight. I try here to make a 12S X-Max who have to be in the maximum 12 kilograms. And can handle like the stock X-Max, because the problem with the big motors, you cannot more jump like the stock X-Max, because you will break the motor mount or have any issue with transmission because it's too much. Castle 2028 in such a truck is way too much and useless. Here we have my servos, electronics and transmitter. Also about some stuff to sell. And here is where comes all the stuff from the subscriber. They send me boxes with cars, with material. It first comes here, then we unbox it, we work on it, we box it again together and send it back to the subscriber. That's now my job, to overhaul and make RC cars and RC cars owner happy. I'm just, like the title from the video, I'm a garage. I'm a real mechanic, and I make a garage for little cars. I'm not selling new stuff, I'm not selling parts, because there are so many shops who do this. You have many internet websites who sells parts, who always will be cost less than you, and I prefer to get the parts by them and just put it together for the guys who have no time, who have no knowledge to do it, or guys who have some breakdown, who don't be able to repair the breakdowns. Many times it's just something, some car kids, because as a kid you have not absolutely a house, you have only bedroom to work, and you have nothing to heat, you have nothing to solder, you have nothing to bore, to drill, to hammer, and you need help when you're a kid. I was a kid with RC, and no one can help me out. So I had to work outdoor on the street, use stones for make my parts be straight when I break it. And it was not fun. Here we have the solder station. Here I can put a big scale, 1/5 or 1/4 scale trucks, and even solder it something on the truck. So that's way faster to unbolt every time something electronic, and solder apart and put it again in the truck. Especially that many guys on a crawl or something has the wire on the truck who is really fixed everywhere on the truck. So it's way easier to solder in the truck. The tire camp, here we have about 100 and more different types of tires for 1/8, 1/10, 1/5 scale, monster trucks and all the stuff. And now we go to the second part. Yeah, you see, you in my house. I'm not lying here. I make my laundry. Here we have a box to unbox. Here we clean the small parts from the trucks. I have a ultrasonic cleaner, which I can heat to 80 degrees, and that's work really fine. Put just a little bit special grease treatment product in the water, heat it to 80 degrees, make no problem to the plastics, let it work a half hour, and then you have all the grease and the mud stuck it to a little bowl in the back, in the down in the cleaner. It's really easy to remove. In the beginning I buy this thing, and think for myself, oh, it's not so cool, it's okay, it's cleaning, but what does it better than me with my teeth burst teeth, with my burst for my teeth, which I mean this, I use this for clean my car. And then I check it out that I can heat a bit, because in the beginning I only use 30 to 40 degrees Celsius, and then I see that I can go to 60 or 80 degrees, and in this temperature it's really way better to clean the grease out from the truck. Here we have the main station for clean the car. I have here hot boiled water comes out from this, so I can clean with really hot water my cars. After that, it's absolutely necessary, guys. Many from you just clean the car with water and then go back to drive, but if you look at what the user manual says, they say put the truck apart, open all the bearings and refresh the fat in all the bearing and axles. That's what we do here. Here we do the ugly stuff. We have also here a little bit beefier stuff to work on cars who not want to cooperate with us when we disassemble it. Air compressor, all the parts I become from the subscriber, all is here classified. And why did I use all these parts? Because I become different types of car from kids, from guys who not want more to drive it with, from breakdown stuff, and the guys just throw it away. So they send it to me instead of throw it away, and I, one after another, refresh this car, make it work again, and I can do with all these parts make wind play for my subscriber. You don't get it in America or in our country, because I'm a French channel. In France we have not so much RC channel. In America you have already monster channels. We have the godfathers of RC channels, RC Sparks, DJ Medics from Canada, and we have a lot of our channels, Nitro RC6, RC Tanks and Trucks who makes wind play, and OZRC and all that, but we make it on a smaller level. In France we are 1/10 scale RC channel. So I get trucks, I get parts, and with these parts I fit these trucks again. With the money from the publicity, from the videos, I buy some stuff to repair also some trucks which I get no other way to repair, to can sell it to a cheap price, and with the money from this selling we also repair other trucks. So it's something who works around. Like the song from Justin Timberlake, what goes around goes around. Here we have some drill, some flex, some cutting material, all you need for hurt your fingers and your ears or your eyes. That's why, always guys, I never say it enough. I am a mechanic, I learn many young guys the job, and I always say the same thing. Don't be shy to use protection for your eyes, protection for your ears, protection for your lungs, and protection for your fingers. Never be too lazy to use it. One wrong using from this part and you lose a finger, you can lose an eye, and be then for all your life with a problem. So use protection and use every time your head when you're working at this. And I see more and more problems with the young guys, because they always have the phone with them. They always play on the phone, have the phone on the ears with songs, with look at videos while working, and I always do the same. I hit it on the head and throw these phones away. when you are walking, you need your full head to protect yourself. And if you use a phone while working, you will, and you can at every moment hurt you really bad, or hurt something other, or make something wrong. I see guys forgot to tighten the nuts on a wheels from a real car because they was playing with Facebook while working. The client lose his wheels and hurt himself and his family because just of a fucking phone. So forget your phone when you are working. I have here no phone laying around. I never use my phone while working. I go back down to my workshop 8 hours long, and in between these 8 hours I just use my phone when I go up to eat my lunch, and never use it anyway when I'm working. Here we have something to paint. I have all the paint from Tamiya. We have Parma paints, we have Proline paints for airbrush, we have water paints, we have solvent paints. And here also we have protection equipment for eyes and lungs. Don't forget when you're painting to protect your eyes, because the powder from the paint can go through the eyes into you. And many guys are sick because not protecting themselves enough from this. I have here a little paint, how to say, like the professional in the real cars. Here I have something to extract the air out from the when I'm painting. So when I'm painting in front of this sucks the air in, so I have nothing who goes to me. I always use anyway protection, even if I use this, because I love my heels. Here we have the transport material. When we go outside, we have some. Here I always say I go down here and put here in this part from the workshop the stuff to clean. When it's clean only, I go to the other side to work with my clean stuff. And I never forget my coffee and my heavy metal, youngs. So that's my little world. It's small, it's in the basement, but since 5 years now, because of you, I thank every one of you guys. This is all possible because only of you. I was working on real cars before that in a garage. Then I have some heels issue with my back, and I can no more do my job, but I don't want to quit mechanic, so I begin to work on little cars. It was working, but the problem is to find customers and buyers and all the stuff. So I decided also to go to YouTube to can share all my knowledge and hear from you also what you have a knowledge, because many of you learn me many things, youngs guys, even small kids. What's cool to share is that everything we share something together. I learn from you, you learn from me, and we all in the end are better together. And I also want to especially thank here my love, my girlfriend, because without her this here all was not possible. She supports me. She hears every day from beginning to from wake up to lay down. I go in the bed about RC 7 days a week, RC this, RC that, and she still not kick me out. So I'm really happy and love her overall. And I think if she do this all with me, because here I'm sitting in her chair. When I'm here down at the evening, when she come back from work late, she comes down to me here. She sit in this chair. This is why this chair is here. It's not for me, because I'm not usually sit down here and contemplate my own workshop. But she sits down here when I make videos, and so you see she's backing me when I make videos, and make herself funny about me, and she's so right, because I am really a crazy guy. I love all of you guys. I hope many from you support me long years. I know also many don't love me. I also have haters, but I take no matter from that. I only just take the good, because life is something cool to live when we are not stressing around and talk bad around. Be happy, guys. Be funny, guys. Take stuff serious that you have to take serious. Take care of you, your family, and then your job, and then at least your hobby. If you can, like me, make from your hobby your job, do it. Go ahead, take the risk. You will not regret it, even if it not work. I don't know if this will work long, but the 5 year here now, the 5 year of full happiness and joy I have here in my basement with you on YouTube, something never anyone can take me back from. Have a nice day, guys. Stay tuned. Have fun with your RC. Any RC it is, it's no matter if it's a bad or good RC. The only thing that matters with the RC, if it's a bad brand, a good brand, it's that you have fun with. The only who has to enjoy his own RC are you. Don't take care if someone comes to you and say, oh, this is a bad RC, this is a fucked stuff, this brand is fucked up. Don't take about it, don't take care about it. If you are happy with your truck, even if it's a little tiny small 145th truck, and you are happy with, it's all what counts. Bye, guys.